Hafa everyone, I'm Nestor Lecanto with the Pacific Daily News. Here are our top stories from the PDN Newsroom. With Governor Leon Guerrero and lawmakers still deadlocked over where to build a new public hospital, the governor is asking the Guam Housing and Urban Renewal Authority to work with her to acquire land in Mangilao, which GHURA officials say could be the site of the island's next hospital. GHURA commissioners on Tuesday voted unanimously to adopt a resolution accepting the governor's loan offer of up to $10 million. The governor on May 10 wrote to the GHURA board proposing to provide the loan from Federal American Rescue Plan money to purchase Mangilao land. Such a property would preferably be 50 acres or more, the governor said, for the purpose of developing healthcare facilities and related projects in the village. In other news, a newly released report from the investigative arm of Congress confirms that care for military veterans in the region is inadequate and that the veteran population estimates are low for Guam and the freely associated states. The Department of Veterans Affairs has not sufficiently addressed veterans' access to care challenges in the territories and FAS. That's according to a 66-page report by the General Accountability Office submitted May 23rd to the Senate and House Veterans Affairs Committees. GAO said action is needed to improve access to care in the U.S. territories and freely associated states. It noted that the VA lacks assurance that the model it uses to estimate the size of the veteran population in the region. Finally, Guam and the Northern Marianas can expect sunny skies and fair weather for the next few days, with Typhoon Ewiniar posing no threat to the region, according to the National Weather Service. Ewiniar, formerly Invest 93W, was northwest of Manila Tuesday and moving north-northeast at 8 miles an hour. Its location is well west of the Marianas and northwest of Yap and Palau, and it's moving into the North Pacific. The NWS says deeper moisture will remain south of Guam for a few days, but could approach the region later in the week. After about a day of deliberations, a jury found Timothy Tedtauto Serebour not guilty on 4 of the 5 counts he was charged with related to a March incident at the Oka Pela supermarket parking lot in Tamuning. The jury found Serebour guilty of carjacking as a first-degree felony. The jury also found him guilty of burglary to a motor vehicle as a lesser charge of armed carjacking and third-degree robbery as a lesser charge to second-degree robbery. Serebour, 25, was found not guilty of possession of a firearm without a firearms ID and not guilty of possession of a Schedule II controlled substance. The jury's verdict was read out on Tuesday in Superior Court Judge Vernon Perez's courtroom. In other news, Bertha Duenas, the governor's chief advisor on fiscal discipline and a lifelong public servant, has died. She was 75. In a statement Tuesday, Governor Leon Guerrero said, "Bertha, a cherished friend and an irreplaceable asset, dedicated her service to our people across various administrations in pivotal roles." The governor said Duenas was the architect in eliminating GovGuam's deficit and understood that maintaining fiscal discipline was imperative in ensuring our government could provide vital services to our island community. And finally, senators on Tuesday expressed support for Senator Chris Barnett seeking a 25-year mandatory minimum sentence for those convicted of raping a victim under 12 years of age. Barnett's Bill 18337 proposes to raise the current mandatory minimum sentence by 10 years for first and second degree criminal sexual assault on minors convictions. The maximum sentence is life in prison. Senator Tello Taidegui and Senator Joe San Agustin successfully amended the bill to require that convicted child rapists wear electronic monitoring devices for the rest of their lives if they are ever released from prison. The bill is in the third reading file for later voting. For more of these stories, go to GuamPDN.com and follow us on social media.